Order is the regularly scheduled board meeting for May. It's May 9th, 2017. It's 6:30 p.m. Determination, and we have a quorum. Dr. Cantu.
Present.
Mr. Ramirez.
Present.
Ms. Judy Solis.
Present.
Dr. B.
Present.
Mr. Eleazar Velasquez.
Present.
And Daniel Garcia, myself, as present as well. We do have a quorum. The Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of minutes for the regular board meeting for April 11th, 2017, and the special board meeting for April 27th, 2017. Do we have a motion for the approval of minutes?
I so move.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Dr. B. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Public forum. Let me just say real quick, this should be a quick meeting, hopefully, and for the Spurs fans that want to get back home to go see the Spurs play tonight.
The Rockets are playing too.
And now that I'm talking about sports, I want to take the time also to congratulate our Rattler baseball team. I know they were successful this week. And they will be playing again this week, I believe on Thursday, and there will be a fan bus. I was told there's a fan bus, so those people that would like to attend the game, hopefully we can make it all out there. And I believe Gruya as well has a female athlete competing at the state track meet two female athletes competing. We wish them well, good luck as well. And I believe those are all the accolades for athletics this week, right, Mr. Rodriguez? Yes, thank you. Item 1, consider and take possible action on travel requests for Gruya Middle School, Ringo Middle School, Veterans Middle School, Early College High School, Gruya High School, and Rio High School. Do we have a motion for item 1?
I move to approve this item as presented.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Mr. Velasquez. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 2, consider and take possible action on request for use of school facilities from Eduardo Chapa, Team Rio Spurs for the months of April 24, 2017 to August 2017 for basketball practice for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade boys, Ringo Middle School Gym.
Mr. Garcia, Chair, members of the board, Mr. Garcia, Superintendent of Schools, ladies and gentlemen. Attached is a request from Mr. Eduardo Chapa for the use of Ringo Middle, the school gym, if available, for the Team Rio Spurs basketball practices from April through August of 2017. Included is the information signed by the parents and players. The administration recommends approval of the request to use the facilities.
Do you have a motion, item 2?
I so moved.
We have a motion by Dr. B. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Mr. Velasquez. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 3, consider and take possible action on request for use of school facilities from United Way of South Texas to package school supplies for 900 freshmen in Stark County Multipurpose Center Main Hall.
The United Way of South Texas is requesting the use of Rio Grande City CISD facility, the multipurpose, for the packaging of school supplies for 900 freshmen in Stark County. 600 of the bags are distributed to children at Rio Grande City CISD, and 300 are distributed for the Roma ISD students. This will be done on June the 20th, 2017, to set up, and on June 21st from 8 o'clock to 1 p.m. The administration recommends approval of the request for the use of the facility.
Do we have a motion, item 3?
I move to approve this item as presented.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Mr. Ramirez. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 4, consider and take possible action on donations to RGCCISD.
The following donations have been received by the Rio Grande City CCISD. There are as listed. Would you like me to read them? No.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
And make sure just send them a thank you letter like normally you do. Do you have a motion, item 4?
I move to approve this item as presented.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Mr. Velasquez. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 5, consider and take possible action on proposed AE Professional Service Agreement with Reich, Ogden, Figueroa, Alex Architects, ROFA, for the Gruya Elementary Capital Project.
Rio Grande City CISD would like to initiate a capital project repairing phase of Greer Elementary school bus drop-off area. Wright Ogden, Figueroa, Alex Architects has submitted a proposed A&E professional service agreement with an approximate construction cost of $376,500 with a fixed professional service fee of $56,475. There will be an additional service of geotechnical work and material testing and printing of bidding documents of approximately $23,000. The attachments are included in your packets. The administration recommends approval for the repairs for the facility at Greer Elementary. We have today here Mr. Luis Figueroa, if there's any questions on any issues with the facility. We recommend approval.
We have a motion, item 5.
So move.
We have a motion by Dr. Cantu. Do we have a second?
I second.
We have a second by Ms. Solis. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 6, consider and take possible action on project development agreement for energy efficiency and conservation project development district-wide between E3 Integral Solutions Incorporated, a partner of TASB, and RGCCISD.
Rio Grande City CISD is requesting approval of entering a project development agreement for energy efficiency and conservation with E3 Integral Solutions Incorporated, and you have the attached on your packets. The administration recommends also approval of this agreement for the energy efficiency and conservation with Integral Solutions.
I know we've had a workshop, and we did have this presented in committee as well. Do we have a motion on item 6?
So move.
We have a motion by Dr. Cantu. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Ms. Solis. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 7, consider and take possible action on resolution for extensions of bank depository contract.
In accordance with the TEC 45.205B, the Rio Grande City CISD is eligible and elects to extend the current depository contract with Lone Star National Bank for an additional 2-year term. All terms of the contract will remain the same, and Lone Star National Bank has agreed with the extension of contract through 2017 through 2019. The administration recommends extension of the depository contract with Lone Star.
Do we have a motion, item 7?
I move to approve this item.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Dr. Cantu. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 8, consider and take possible action on budget amendment number 2017-3.
Attached is the budget amendment 217-3. The amendment is being prepared or was prepared to revise the current budget. These are revisions of expenditures from within the budget. There's no additions or no additional expenditures. They're just moving up one function to the other, and basically just to cover costs on the certain different functions. The administration recommends approval.
Do we have a motion, item 8?
I move to approve the item as presented.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Dr. Cantu. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 9, consider and take possible action on tax refunds for the month of April 2017.
Presented is a request for the approval of tax refunds for the month of April 2017. Refunds totaling $1,375.02 being requested. Attached is a summary for the refunds. We recommend the approval of the tax refunds in the amount of $1,375.02.
We have a motion, item 9.
So moved.
We have a motion by Dr. Cantu. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Mr. Ramirez. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 10, consider and take possible action on requisitions 5,000 over in a 12-month aggregate.
Thank you, Mr. President, members of the board, Mr. Garcia. For your consideration, we do have requisitions starting on page 175 of your agenda. And all these requisitions has proper funding and for these requests. I don't know if you have any questions on any of them, but
right, any discussion, item 10? Do we have a motion, item 10?
So moved.
We have a motion by Dr. Cantu. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Ms. Solis. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 11, consider and take possible action in awarding of the following RFP number 17-25, Ringo Middle School Cafeteria Decor Project, RFP 17-33, RE Plumbing of Gruya Elementary Kitchen Area, RFP 1734, Electrical Work and Repair, RFP 1735, Air Conditioning, HVAC Work and Repair.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President. Our recommendation on all of these, well, RFP number 1725, 1733, and 1735 is, our recommendation is to go with the low bidder on all of these. RFP number 1734, we did not receive any responses, so our recommendation is to rebid that particular project.
Any discussion on item 11? We have a motion, item 11.
I move to approve this item as presented.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Dr. Cantu. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Smithy. Item 12, consider and take possible action on request from RGCCISD Office of Human Resources Health and Wellness Program to host the first annual kickball tournament.
Mr. Board President, members of the board, Mr. Garcia, Superintendent of Schools, on item 12, respectfully ask permission to host our first annual kickball tournament. This is May 27th, proposed for May 27th, so Saturday. And attached in your packet, you see the rules. There's a flyer, there's a memo, guidelines. All our campuses have been invited, pending board approval, of course. This item was presented to Personnel Committee May 2nd. If this is approved, there will be a captain's meeting, hopefully this week. Administration recommends approval.
I know in the committee it was stated that the administration, Mr. Garcia
yeah.
was going to have a team as
We
well.
wanted to have a team for the administration, Dr. Salinas, Mr.
We're ready.
Garcia.
We're ready.
We're ready, I love it. I'm gonna be the supervisor and Danny's gonna be the water boy. This is a great idea. I move to approve this item as presented.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis on item 12. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Dr. B. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 13, consider and take possible action on 2016-2017 summer work calendar.
As the school year comes to an end, we have respectfully asked on item 13 to begin our summer working calendar. This would begin June 5th and end August 10th. This takes us to a 4-day week. This item was also presented to Personnel Committee on May 2nd. Administration recommends approval of the summer working calendar schedule.
Do we have a motion on item 13?
I move to approve this item as presented.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Mr. Ramirez. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 14, consider and take possible action on 2016-2017 summer health and wellness program.
As part of the summer schedule, there is an hour allotted for wellness, for exercise. And as you see in your packet, we have aerobics, cardio, yoga, walking, cycling, basketball. These locations include Rio High School, the Multipurpose Center, Gruya High School, and the Ace Elementary Gym. The schedule is included in that memo that you see there, and this would be Monday through Thursday. This item was also presented to Personnel Committee May 2nd, and administration recommends approval.
We have a motion, item 14. We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Dr. B. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 15, consider and take possible action on 2017-2018 instructional time bell schedule.
Yes, sir. On item 15, as you see in your attachment, you see the instructional bell schedule. The state requires a minimum of 420 minutes a day. As you see there in your pass out, we have a minimum of 450. The state requires a minimum of 75,600 minutes. And as you can see, all campuses, all grade levels surpass that. This is for the 17-18 school year, and administration recommends approval. This was also presented to Personnel Committee May 2nd.
Do we have any discussion on item 15? Do we have a motion on item 15?
I move to approve this item as presented.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Ramirez. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Salinas. Item 16, consider and take possible action on 2017 summer dual enrollment course.
Good evening, Mr. Daniel Garcia, Board President, members of the board, Mr. Alfredo Garcia, Superintendent, and community members. This item was also presented to the Board Curriculum Committee meeting. Again, Rio Grande City High School, Gruya High School, and the Preparatory for Early College Administration has submitted the dual enrollment courses for this summer for the 2017 summer school year. Attached are the course requests, and again, the cost is approximately $3,500 per section. At the two comprehensive high schools, which are Rio Grande City High School and La Gruya High School, these courses are for advancement, so the students actually incur the cost of $65 for the course. And then they pay the district, and the district pays whatever is the rest of the cost. So we recommend approval as presented to the curriculum committee, and funding is available through the high school allotment.
Do we have any discussion? Item 16? We have a motion on item 16?
I move to approve this item as presented.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Mr. Ramirez. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 17, consider and take possible action on 2016-2017 summer curriculum proposal for secondary elementary schools bilingual.
Again, this item was presented to the curriculum committee. As preparation again for another school year begins and approaches, the curriculum department is requesting to revise and adjust some of the curriculum concept timelines, as well as actually developing some curriculum in certain areas. Attached are the proposals for the different schools. The elementary proposal is there, the high school proposal is there, the middle school proposal is there, as well as the bilingual department proposal. The total cost for all the proposals is $113,425. The proposal is broken down by elementary, which is $5,400. The high schools is $29,925. The bilingual department is $54,225 for the total cost of $113,000. Again, there is funding available through the different titles, Title II, Part A, 255, the Rural and Low Income Grant, the 270, and the Title III, 263. We respectfully recommend and submit for your approval the proposals for the summer of 2017.
All right. We have a motion on item 17.
I move to approve this item as presented.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Mr. Ramirez. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Trujillo. Item 18, consider and take possible action on proposed 2016-2017 summer program design.
Good evening, Board President, members of the board, Mr. Garcia, ladies and gentlemen. We are proposing a 2016-17 summer program design. What we've done this year is put all of the summer programs in one. You have on page 12 the breakdown. All schools from second grade all the way to 12th grade will be receiving summer school services if they fall into the criteria that is presented. We have Gruya High, Rio High, and Early College at a cost of $215,520. This is a guesstimate. We're in the vicinity, and this is going to be paid through state compensatory education. Then we have Gruya Middle School, Veterans Middle School, and Ringgold Middle School at a total cost of $149,280, also paid by SCE. Then we have all the elementaries, which will be housed at Alto Bonito and Roqueguera Junior Elementary, for a total of $141,600. So in all, the second through 12th grades will be funded through SCE at a total cost of $506,400. Then we're also including all the special programs, summer programs, such as the Migrant Project SMART program, which is going to cost $53,760, and that's going to be funded through the Migrant Grant of 212. Special Ed has also a small program at a total cost of $3,399, and that'll be paid through 199-23, which is a special ed allotment. Bilingual summer program will be a total of $23,040. That will be paid through bilingual program 199-25. Chance to Be will also be open at a cost of $8,400, and that'll be paid through SCE. ACE after school program That will be $139,708, and that will be paid through the ACE program, 265. Family Engagement Adult Literacy Program, something new we included this year, at a total cost of $1,280, and that'll be paid through 211. Social, Emotional, and Prevention and Intervention Counselor will be paid through SCE at a total cost of $3,840. Transportation will be paid through 211, and we're looking at about $55,200. And then the Food Service Department, approximately $41,920, and that'll be paid through Funding 101. So total budget for programs is $330,547 for a grand total of $836,947. So we're asking for approval of all the summer programs.
Any discussion, item 18?
No, I had a chance to review all of that during the curriculum committee meeting, so I didn't bring mine with me, but I know that there was questions. Ms. Lopez had questions, but you answered them
Yes, and everything was corrected, and you had a new booklet.
in the revised.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I would move to approve this item as presented.
We have a motion, item 18. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Mr. Velazquez. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Gonzalez. Item 19, consider and take possible action on agreement between Gomez and Gomez Dual Language Consultants, LLC, and RGCCISD.
Good evening, Mr. Daniel Garcia, Board President, members of the board, Mr. Alfredo Garcia, Superintendent, and audience present. This evening, the bilingual department is requesting approval to continue with the implementation of the dual language program, this time into first grade, moving to first grade, along with all the different trainings that are required to have a successful dual language program. That includes the 3-day initial training for the first grade teachers that would happen in June, and it also will count as TEP hours for these teachers during the summer. Along with bilingual centers trainings, bilingual pair centers, and also the consultants coming in November, the last week of November, to do classroom visits with all the teachers like they did this year and provide recommendations for future trainings and to continue with the proper implementation of the program. So this evening, we respectfully request approval.
Any discussion, item 19? We have a motion on item 19?
I would move to approve this item as presented.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Mr. Ramirez. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 20, consider and take possible action and request to purchase science and social studies Spanish kits from teacher-created material for grades pre-K through first.
Yes. This item, sir, is also with the dual language program. We've been listening to the teachers throughout the year, the concerns they have so they can properly implement the program. And they have been requesting materials in Spanish, especially in the areas of science and social studies. So we had different companies that came in, and we had teachers from every campus come and look at the materials, the presentation, and they recommended the company of teacher-created materials. They really like the products that the company has to offer. And our goal is to eventually get a kit for science and social studies for every teacher in the district. So we want to start with these items right now. The cost is about $93,731. We do have funding through state bilingual, which is $189. And like I said, we do want to start the year with these materials, which will be utilized also for the summer curriculum. And eventually, we will come back again to hopefully every teacher can get, one kit per teacher. So this evening, we recommend approval of this item.
Okay. Do we have a motion, item 20?
I do have a question on that one. We did make clear that all of pre-K was going to get the kids at the beginning.
Yes, sir.
Every teacher.
All pre-K and all
there's
kinder.
No sharing.
No sharing, no, sir. Yeah.
Thank you.
Do we have a motion on item 20?
I move to approve this item as presented.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Dr. B. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
you.
Thank you. Anything on reports? It is now 6:54. We'll be heading to the closed session under the authority of the Texas Government Code Section 551.071. It is 7:20. We are back in open session. Do we have a motion, item A?
I move to approve this item as presented in executive.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis on item A. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Mr. Ramirez. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Do we have a motion item B?
I move to approve item B as presented in executive.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Dr. Cantu. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item C, do we have a motion, item C? And I will be abstaining, item C.
I move to approve this item as presented.
We have a motion by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Mr. Ramirez. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item C, motion carries, and I did abstain on item C. Do we have a motion for adjournment?
I move to adjourn.
We have a motion to adjourn by Ms. Solis. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second, Mr. Ramirez. It is 7:21. Meeting is now adjourned.